Hey, Reshi here again with another lightning guide. I've been waiting to make this Hallowed Sepulchre series for a while, so I'm excited to finally delve into it. Provide you guys with guides with as little bloat as possible, hopefully. Right, so you need 52 agility to start the Sepulchre, but it's really not worth it until you're 72 or up. If you are 82 and up, it's fantastic. If you're 92 and up, it's heavenly. This is by far the most agility XP per hour in the game, if you're proficient enough. So first things first, just make sure you have remembered color by tile for the ground markers. This is important. And then just go ahead and scroll down to the description, copy those tile markers. It's a gg.gg link, just for the shorter URL. Go ahead and copy these, and do the right click on the floating world map thing and import. Go ahead and import the 269 ground markers. With proper tile markers, this place is, I wouldn't say brain dead, but it's pretty dang easy. So for a quick color key here of what the tiles are marked as, the green tiles are the optimal path if you're alone and you're skipping the rewards. The red tiles are just alternate save spots. They obviously match with the other reds, like the greens match with the other greens. Purples are more safe spots, back up, just an alternate path. Pretty much informational. The white ones are stop and wait. Just matches with all the paths. So if you ever see a white tile, you need to stop on it and just wait for a cycle. It could be like a sword or something. So the orange tiles are just the final dodge of a section. We'll see more about that when we get there. And the cyan ones are just a mouse hover, kind of spam click for the next floor or level. Feel free to pause the video if you want to here and just memorize this color key, because it does end up being pretty important. All that being said, you really should try to find a world where you're alone, since Sepulchre is not instanced and other players can and will sabo your cycles. Next, make sure you enable the tile indicators plugin here. So what this does is shows you your current tile where you're hovering as well as your true tile, so you can see where you're running. And it's pretty OP for dodging obstacles in there, so should enable that. And lastly, playing on the IMAX settings with max draw distance is pretty useful. Don't knock it till you tried it. The draw distance, of course, can be found in the GPU plugin. I think 75 is enough. 90 is probably overkill. For your inventory, let me just go back here. Should consist of hammer, any lockpick, the prayer book from Great Brain Robbery. If you don't have this, you can just bring an antidote or an anti-poison, whatever. 4 planks that you can use. The highest you can use is best. 4 vampire dust. You'll use these for the rewards chests. Rune nails. You can use any nails as well, just some high quality nails. A couple pieces of high healing food. You want runes to cast level 6 enchant, or the highest enchant you have access to. I wouldn't go with level 7, unless you want to break your bank. That's like a lot of soul runes and a lot of blood runes. And lastly, just a stamina pot, just in case you run out of energy, which you shouldn't really, but you know. For the equipment, you should have just a full graceful set, holy symbol, myth grapple, Dorgishan crossbow. And if you're just starting out, nothing in the shield or ring slots. Obviously, upgrade those things as soon as you unlock the Hallowed variants. In terms of what to buy from this dude, symbol first to save on the vampire dust. That stuff is kind of expensive, and you don't want to keep buying it, obviously. The ring, so you don't need to bring food, and failing obstacles is less punishing. Then hammer, grapple, and focus are pretty much interchangeable, since they all save just a marginal amount of time. Then, of course, you want to get your 6 black dyes, because the black graceful is metal as fuck. Then obviously spoon the pet, get the acorn, and make him metal as fuck too. All for the low cost of 5,550 hallowed dollars. The vast majority of that is spent on, how do the Zoomers say it, dripping out them duds. So. Okay, so starting out with floor 1, we have 4 total variations, but it doesn't matter because you're just going to click the green tiles. I'll show you them all anyways. If you did your homework, you'll remember that this cyan tile is a hover and spam situation, since there is one variation that requires a tick-perfect west movement. So I'm just going to activate IMAX mode here. Head on in. Alright, we have our first trap here, the Darty Boy. So the Darty Boy is going to shoot darts at you. Don't get hit by them. Following the green tiles. And we have another cyan spam click situation here. Easy. So you do not want to do the chest looting here on floor 1. It's just very not worth it. Alright, on to the next pattern here. Okay, so we have our first white tile. We're just going to wait here for 1 tick. Timing's a little weird on that one, but you'll get it. And we have our orange tiles here, so we're going to wait on these orange tiles for 1 more Darty Boy to shoot. Okay, here we go. Let's spam the cyan. There you go. And on to the third permutation. Straight onto the green tile. And straight onto the other one. So worth mentioning, these fires go for 3 ticks. That timing can be kind of hard to get used to, but once you get it, you got it. 1, 2, 3, go! And last but not least, the permutation where you need to spam the west. Click in the green tile, of course. Oh no, am I gonna make it? Oh no. Of course I'm gonna make it, I clicked the green tile. And dodging the Darty Boys here. And of course, spamming the cyan tile. Simple. And that's everything for the first floor. Reminder that you should not be looting coffins on the first floor since they take way too long and they reward you with hardly any marks. I'm planning on this being a 3-part guide, with the second being floors 2 and 3 and the third being floors 4 and 5. So stick around to find out what happens on the next exciting episode of Hallowed Sepulchre Lightning Guide.